Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do the general collective what's coming towards you for Leo season. This is a Leo season preview. As I am recording this, the sun just moved into Leo. It's at 0 degrees. So happy birthday. Shout out to all of the Leos out there. The moon is about 6 degrees Cancer, and the sun is also, it will be conjuncting Mercury, but it's also opposing Aquarius right now, which is retrograde, or Pluto in Aquarius right now, which is retrograde. It is July 22nd as I'm recording this. I hope and don't want to make this video too long, but you guys know like I don't rush my readings. So however long it takes is how long it takes. But I wanted to, get out the Leo season preview. I was guided to start out with the charms, and also my animals wanted to come out, so I'll be using the Wild Unknown animal spirit deck. So with that being said, we're going to jump right on in and see what messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection that we need as it pertains to the collective and what's coming towards the collective for this Leo season. You guys know I do pick these with my eyes closed, so we're just gonna go for it and see what comes out. One, two, start with those. Ooh. Okay, so we have first one out was this moon with a star on it, part of my nail. Then we have out actually Saturn. Oh, yeah, Saturn coming out here. Then we have another moon, which is like a crescent moon, almost. Makes me feel like a blue moon energy. And then we have out a key. So the moon and Saturn can definitely be significant. Right now we have the moon, which is at home in Cancer, where the sun is at home in Leo. But right now Saturn is in Aries, which is retrograde right now. So it's trining the sun and Mercury in Leo. And when we have the new moon in Leo, it's going to trine that as well. But Saturn is retrograde right now. And I'm kind of getting like with these two moons here and Saturn in the middle, these moon phases may be significant during the Leo season, the phases of the moon, because this is almost like I want to say it's the waxing moon, like a waxing crescent. And then we have the waning crescent over here. So let me just take a look and see something real quick. This could have been the moon phase that just passed, because right now with the moon being in Cancer, it's at the waning crescent, which is this one. So let me see. Hold on one second, y'all. I apologize, y'all. Give me 1 second. Okay, so the waxing crescent moon, or the last one that we have that was a waxing crescent moon, was in Virgo. And that's where Mars is right now. With Saturn being in Aries, you know, Mars is the ruler of Aries. And the waxing or the waning crescent moon right now is in Cancer, before we get to the new moon in Leo on the 24th. So this makes me feel like right now, what do we have in Virgo? Mars in the South Node. We have Aries and Neptune and Saturn, or Saturn and Neptune in Aries, excuse me. What's in Cancer right now? The moon and Jupiter. So we're having a moon-Jupiter conjunction as well. And then with this key. So something significant could have happened, or is what is, how can I say this? From the last, the waxing crescent moon in Virgo, it's making me feel like very strong masculine energy, especially with this Saturn in Aries. Like there's, because the word I'm hearing is orbit. Can I get one more charm, Spirit, to help clarify this? Give me one more, please. But something between those two phases of the moon, you know, transiting from Virgo to Cancer. Which the only thing I'm seeing right now is the Empress card. So, and like that masculine energy being Aries is the Emperor. I get one. see, what did we get? So we have, I don't know what kind of flower this is. I wish I didn't know. But we have like this, I almost want to call it a lily. But it's a flower. Which, you know, just feels very, or are they saying, I'm hearing a different flower now, iris? Iris? Let me see what it looks like. No, it's not an iris. Let me look at a lily. I mean, they're very similar. The way both of these flowers look. But it's making me feel like just with the flower coming out and what's tying this together is the energy of like I'm almost feeling like a crown chakra opening that may have happened for a masculine energy. Because with the key here, like I'm feeling like something was unlocked. That's what I'm feeling like. Something was unlocked. They're saying let out. Let out. I hope nobody was like physically locked up to be let out of something. But that's what I'm getting. Like, oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. 'Cause they're saying free their mind. So there's a masculine energy here that could have, you know, freed their mind during the moon transit from Virgo to where we're at currently, with the moon being in Cancer right now. With this being the what's coming towards you, though, I don't know, for some of you it feels like this person could be coming towards you because they've like freed themselves. I don't know, we'll see what's coming on, because I feel like with this energy, I feel like the feminine was already freed, because the energy that I'm feeling is on the other side of this key. And with the moon and Jupiter being both in Cancer right now, you know, Jupiter is the planet of, you know, expansion, of growth, of, you know, knowledge and wisdom. So let's see. What's going on, Spirit? What messages do you need as it pertains to this energy and spread for the collective? And what's coming towards them? I feel it's funny too, like they made me get, like I ended up having to get 5 charms, which Leo is the ruler of the 5th house. So your fifth house placement may be significant right now. You could be, depending on your degree, a Aries rising or a Pisces rising. Yeah, a Pisces rising. Or Pisces, you know, could be significant for you. Can I get one more? Yeah. Bottom of the deck, we have the moth. Which is air energy. Like I said, I felt like someone being released, being set free. It's like they're saying moth to the flame. So this moth energy could be that masculine energy, whether it's male or female, it doesn't matter. That could be emerging and, you know, possibly, you know, coming towards you for this Leo season. Or if it's not another person for you, it's, you know, you doing this for yourself. Like you, like almost transcending, you know, some type of, it's air energy, so some type of mindset, mentality, perception. Up under that we have the tiger, which is fire energy. And then look at, I can't make this shit up. We have that, there goes that crescent moon. That waxing crescent. So this is definitely the masculine energy, where I feel like there was a focus or a passion or desire or drive that this masculine has. Under that we have the octopus, which is water energy, which in this card, you know, it's similar to the devil energy. I almost feel like a masculine may have turned their back on, you know, this devil energy, whether it's a person, place, a thing, a pattern, a situation or circumstance. And like that energy of emergence that I felt with the, like that crown chakra energy almost, with the whale here being more water energy, it almost feels like, yeah, this masculine energy has like, how can I say this? Because with the Scorpio energy, I'm feeling Scorpio very heavily off of this whale. And then we actually do have the Scorpion energy out here, which is more fire. It makes me feel like this energy, this masculine energy, decided like to, in a way, like they're saying release from toxicity, but it also feels like emotions that have been buried. It's almost like, because you know Scorpios are, they're very deep. They, you know, how can I say it? And they're very fixed. They're very fixated energy. So the way that they feel, like they keep it hidden. It's hard to like change or persuade them. But it's almost like, especially with the Scorpion energy here, like I feel like they did it themselves. It's like I'm feeling the energy of they got tired of, like, especially with the golden egg here, like they got tired of keeping how they felt, because the golden egg is the heart chakra, like keeping their heart buried. It was making them kind of like a shark energy, almost like they were acting like very aggressive for some of them, like almost like in attack mode, like within themselves. And because of that, they were like lashing out at others, possibly. with this turtle energy. So it's almost like, yeah, it's almost like, I almost want to say like this masculine energy decided to like battle an inner demon. That's what it feels like. What's going on? Can I get one for this waxing crescent moon here? Can you give me one for the waxing crescent moon? What do we need to know, Spirit? What's coming towards the collective? I feel the cheetah very strongly right now. But we have the bat. Ooh, even better. Yeah, this is that transformation, the transition, the darkness coming to the light with this energy. What's at the bottom? Ooh, the black egg, which is the throat chakra. So this masculine energy could have, decided to say something, or, it feels, because it's the throat chakra, like they decided to like speak, like I almost feel like the energy of like telling somebody like what it is, but it was something completely transformative for this person. And by doing this, saying whatever they were saying, it got them with the stingray energy and into alignment. Because you see the chakras here. This is like someone who possibly like doesn't say much. Like they keep, a lot of stuff like at least communication wise, they keep a lot suppressed vocally. But it's almost like they use that water to say what needed to be said. Can I get one for this Saturn? Why is Saturn here? Too many. Can I get one for Saturn? Ooh. So we have the zebra coming out. And this feels like the feminine energy. For some reason, it feels like the feminine energy. I don't feel like what they said was to this feminine energy. I feel like this feminine energy is someone who is like, I almost feel like the unicorn energy. And I'm being drawn to the trine here. And like they say, like you can't change the stripes on the zebra. This feminine energy is someone who, like it's giving me the energy of someone like who they are. And it's almost giving me like a very like they're proud that like the only thing I can think to say is like they're different, and they stand in their differentness very boldly, very it like some people look at it as if it's like their gift. Like it's this feminine has like the gift of authenticity. Like they wear it well. They do it well. Very what's the word? Not humble, but modest. That's what I'm getting. Almost in a way like with the B, like royalty, but also very strong. They have a way of, with the bee and the buffalo here, of like making or leaving it like because I almost feel like, because they're showing me like damn, I hope nobody was in jail, but they're showing me like a fingerprint, the imprint of, like when they take your fingerprints. I don't know, I've never been to jail, don't plan on going, but they're showing me like the imprint. This feminine left some type of mark or imprint or impact on a masculine energy. And here he is right here as the elk. And you see how his antlers are lit up. And that is a new moon. I feel like there's some admiring going on from this masculine to this feminine. Because Aries is with Saturn, Aries is the individual. So this feminine energy could be a very individualistic person. Can I get one for this waning crescent moon? A waning crescent moon. Too many. A waning crescent moon. Too many, Spirit. Can I get less cards? The waning crescent. Oh my God, all of these cards want to come out. Can I just get one, please? For what's coming towards the collective? Yeah, like I feel like, oh my God, yes. Oh, I can't make this shit up. Because I was going to say, like, I feel like this masculine energy has something to say to this feminine energy. And we have the nightingale coming out, and we have the hummingbird, both air energies. Because like I said, it almost like this masculine could have been, someone who was afraid to just express themselves, fully. And although like they may have went through some type of transformative, situation where they had to say something to someone that wasn't this feminine or within a situation or circumstance, because I don't feel like that's who they initially said it to, but it feels like with this nightingale, like that situation or circumstance or event even that happened for that masculine is like is giving them the courage to express themselves to this feminine energy. Like, yeah, it's time, like taking the opportunity as the nightingale and the eagle. Can I get one for this key? Yeah, see, they were afraid. We have the raccoon energy. They, like, this is, and I'm not saying it, like, in a negative way, but this person was someone who would cower. Or, like they didn't want to be looked at as different. We have the unicorn on the bottom. I know I felt it. And let me get one for this flower. Why is this flower here? They were running from that unicorn energy. Afraid of it even. And that was what they needed to release. Can I get one for this flower, please? Too many. That was my sage, y'all. Can I get one for this flower? Too many. One for the flower, please. Less cards. Yeah, oh, they said show it. So we have the black egg, or the golden egg, the scorpion, and the black egg, which is all that we've seen. But they said confirmation. This is confirmation that this person decided to act on what was in their, expressing what was in their heart. What was in their heart with this golden egg. Like, it's almost like, oh, what's that song by Adele? They said they set fire to the rain. And there was some type of clearing of the throat chakra with this energy. Can I get one for this flower? And we have the owl coming out, which is like the high priestess. So yeah, this feminine energy, they sit as a high priestess within their vibration, but physically it's almost like I feel like they encompass the zebra, the unicorn, and the owl. With the hummingbird, yeah, it's like now this person, even the throat chakra here is lit up, but it's red, where normally the throat chakra is represented by the color blue. This is red, so this is letting me know like this masculine is ready to express some type of passion or desire, like what they want. Whether it's to this feminine or not, I don't know yet, but it might be. Especially with this nightingale energy here, because they've had, like with the panther here, a cathartic release. They could have like had an argument with someone, and whoever they had that argument with, they said what they had to say and they turned their back. There was like a shift of focus. That's what I'm feeling. And whoever they said it to, they're not happy. They're not happy. But, you know, the hummingbird card, you know, like they say in the book, hummingbirds always go back to the same, like they go back to the same plant to retrieve their nectar, which is the, like, quote unquote, the sweet spot. So this masculine could have found like their sweet spot, whether if it deals with another person or not, and they want to express it. And if I'm not mistaken, I want to say that for the weekly reading, the reading was the heart being put on full display. Whether that was physically or being expressed, you know, vocally. That's what I'm feeling. So let's see, what's coming towards the collective? I feel like if this is an actual masculine energy that's coming towards a feminine energy, they, like, the only thing I can say is, like, they know, they're aware. They're aware. because it's almost like, and I don't mean this in a, in a negative way, but like this feminine energy, like they sit like centered, like high as, like they sit high and low, high as the owl and low as the zebra. Like, because the zebra is, although it's fire in this deck, it's a earth animal, where the owl is a bird. So it makes me feel like this person is very intelligent, the feminine energy, intelligent, very practical, very logical, but also like they know how to like contain their fire as the zebra, and also be very grounded and realistic as well. Last one. Alright, so bottom of the deck we have Harmony, which is the lovers in this deck. Gemini energy. Ooh. Then we have the heart chakra. The fifth chakra, which is the throat chakra. So here they are again. The golden egg and the black egg. Then we have the Seven of Cups. And spiritual strength. Yeah, it makes me feel like I can only say what I'm feeling, y'all, and what I'm seeing here. Because this is like the Nine of Wands. So this is like the wounded warrior, where this masculine has decided to like, in a way, make a declaration for what's in their heart, and also with that fifth house Leo energy, deciding to express it, taking the action to express it, what they've been holding in, because this is the solar plexus chakra, which is the sun energy as it correlates to the chakras. So this is definitely like the sun, and then we have the shadow, which is the moon here. Making it known, and you better shut up. I didn't even see him. Look, the Emperor. I love this. I love it. There he is. This masculine has decided to no longer, make choices in a way with the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Wands that are based on, fear, that are based on, especially with the Nine of Wands, that's on traditional tarot. He's at the Nine of Wands and he keeps looking back, and there's like, he's almost to his wit's end, because he hasn't reached the 10 yet. But it feels like this person, they're not even letting it, get to the 10. They're deciding to, step into this Emperor energy, step into their power. No longer letting like the past hold them back. And that's what, with Virgo being in the South Node and Mars being in Virgo as well, that's what that South Node is, the past. So it's like, in a way, they decided to take action and, in a way, face themselves, face their fears. And this is how, they're coming out the other side. Because I feel like this has already happened. Yeah, because they're ready to get to their Nine of Cups. We have the balance here, which is justice. And then we have the Eight of Cups to the Nine of Cups, ready to walk away from what no longer emotionally serves them, head towards what is emotionally fulfilling for them. And then, oh my God, like I've never had this happen in a reading. Like, y'all, I'm almost at a loss of words. We have the Two of Cups, which is spiritual union, and then we have the Empress, which is fertility. Like, this is like, I don't even know what to say. It almost makes me want to say like this masculine, because they were holding so much in emotionally, and it was on like inadvertently holding them back, that like the floodgates opened. Can I get one for this bat? Yeah, they were no longer, we have the Four of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, it was like they couldn't hide anymore. They couldn't keep, lying to themselves, possibly lying to others. Like the mask is off, like they were not happy in whatever situation or circumstance. At the Four of Cups. And it's like they couldn't do it no more. It wasn't making them happy. Yep. And then we have the Six of Cups, which is the past. It could represent the past. It could represent past patterns, past ways. The Seven of Swords could be behaviors. Yep. So they surrendered it. They surrendered to the past. Like, let the past be the past for themselves. Can I get one for the zebra, please? Can I get one for the zebra? And then we have the actual sun coming out here. So it's almost giving me like the energy of like a reality check for this masculine, where they're seeing like, you know what? Because Saturn, rules our reality. It's how we, structure, ourselves, our life, but it also deals with our physical reality, where with it being in Aries right now, the way that this feminine energy is, it's being shown to them like, you know what? I have to be myself. Also, it's like being illuminated to them. Like, I have to be secure in myself and who I am with the Nine of Pentacles here. If I want to, in a way, like receive. Yes. And then I said that masculine wasn't going, he was going from that Nine of Wands, he wasn't going to the 10, but from the 9 to the 10 is the Ace. This feminine energy like ignited some type of spark. Like, it's almost like they lit a fuse within this masculine. They could want to like reconcile possibly with the Three of Cups and the Ace of Wands, because it's like they're tired of like not being in connection with the Five of Pentacles and the Harmony card. It's like they were out of balance. Can I get one for the Nightingale? Like, they're saying off kilter, which is the same thing. The Nightingale. Look. And I just heard, like, can we start over? The Ace of Wands. That's what this masculine could possibly be, saying to this feminine energy. They want to start over. I'll just move these over. Because I'm hearing with the Five of Pentacles, like, I need you. And I don't like using that word need. Because you don't need anybody. But this person, you know, at the Five of Pentacles, they could have been experiencing like, you know, some type of lack, or, you know, the feeling abandoned or left out in the cold. Can I get one for this raccoon? Yep. And this was the key. To let go at the Eight of Cups from what was no longer emotionally serving them. They had to release themselves from the past. Wow, like, I can't make this shit up. Like, this is, and go towards what would make them happy at a soul level, and that's sharing or being or making a decision to align with another person, with the Nine of Cups and the Lovers, because it's what's in their heart. But it's almost like they had to heal with the Four of Cups for some of them and get themselves situated with the root chakra, the base chakra #1, and further confirming that is how he's sitting down. This person had to get themselves together. So that they, like, wow, Spirit, thank you. So that they, like, because this is like, I was not expecting a reading like this, but to get them out of, like, how can I say, with the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Swords, like, living in, like, it's almost giving me like a fantasy land or world, to the point where it was creating so much fear. Like, this is someone who, like it's giving me the energy of, like, shortcuts, like someone who always tried to, like, take a shortcut, or, you know, try to find a different route, and it was causing this Eight of Swords, so much so that they just had to, you know, be real, face the truth, be honest with themselves. And then that showed them all that they needed to know to be able to see this feminine energy as the Empress clearly. Wow. Hold on, y'all. I just put that back all wrong. This is under this. Like this. And can I get one for this owl? Oh. We have the Fool, the new beginnings. This is Aries energy, which is further confirming that the zebra is the feminine energy as well, with Saturn being here. So it feels like this masculine is deciding to, you know, take a leap of faith and come towards this feminine energy. We have the Seven of Cups. They're making a wise decision. Yep. They just said the right decision. Would choose wisely, and the Justice card. Can I get one more for this owl? And I just heard, you know, with the Rest and Rejuvenate, which is the Four of Swords, which is taking a time out, which is, you know, a card of, you know, meditation. It's healing. So this person has thought about it, but I just heard no place like home. There's no place like home. And then we have the root chakra on the bottom, the heart chakra, and the Lovers again. I want one more. Can I get one more, please, for the owl? And then we'll grab the guidance and advice. have the Five of Cups. Yeah, they had to heal from, like, especially with the Five of Cups, that's my crying over spilled milk card. Things of the past that, could have held emotional value to this person, but it wasn't serving them to keep dwelling on that. Yeah. And it was also like a lack of love for themselves, a lack of care for themselves. What's up under that? Yep. So we have the Death card up under that Scorpio energy with transformation. So they decided to change their actions with the sacral chakra, and honor their intuition as the High Priestess. But this is letting me know, like, this owl, which is the High Priestess for some of you, the loss of you. And I hate to say it like that, like, people have to change because they want to, not for another person. And I feel like, and I'm not saying that this person changed for this person, but like, you want to, like, you change because you want to be better. And when you encounter somebody that makes you want to be better, it's like, y'all don't know what I'm feeling right now, because I get it. Like, people always, make it seem like, oh, like, this person changed for him. No, you should never feel like you have to change for a person. When you change because you want to change, but it's almost like it makes it that much more better when you encounter someone who makes you want to be better. And I feel like that's what this feminine did for this masculine, because I'm hearing and I said Pisces. Shout out to Fab, because he made the song You Make Me Better. This person just had to see it for themselves. Wow. Can I get one for the Seven of Swords, and then we'll grab the guidance or advice, like, because I'm almost feeling like the Swan card. Like, this feminine energy just showed up as who they are, and it played out like a mirror for this masculine energy. And it's like they could have, ran from the reflection, but it's like now they've, in a way, like, are like, okay. Because it makes me feel like you're one and the same with this person. This masculine just didn't recognize it when the feminine did. Can I get one for the Seven of Swords? Why is the Seven of Swords here? For what's coming towards the collective. And oh my God. And Neo is an Aquarius. We have the Hope card out here, which is Aquarius energy, which is the star. Yeah. This person was, they were ready to heal this. They were tired of lying, of to themselves, to this person, to other people, just like not being who they are. Aquarius, like they're showing me in the Moonology deck, which says, show the world the real you. And then we have Judgment, which is truth. So they're making that judgment call, or they made it rather, because it was just, it was creating the Nine of Swords. Yeah, this person was suffering in silence, but with the Nine of Swords, but as the Strength card, they took their power back. And then I just say, like, there was like an integration. Here it is. Wow. Like, I want to say flabbergasted. And I don't even use that word. Can I get the guidance and advice? We got two, y'all. I said this. Yo, I don't know who this is for. I really don't, y'all. But shout out to this masculine energy, whoever it is. That's it, y'all. I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it just like this. I thank y'all for tuning in with me. I definitely hope that it resonated for somebody. My guys are telling me, no, don't. Don't leave it. But I really don't, like, there's nothing, like, there's nothing left to say. There's nothing left to say. I couldn't, like, I don't even, like, I'm sitting here, like, in a way, like, shocked myself, because I really just be, like, I do this because this is what I'm guided to do. Like, I don't do it for any other reason. Like, I do it because I truly enjoy it, and I understand it, and I get it. And I know sometimes people can watch these videos and be like, yo, what is she talking about? Like, but like I tell y'all, I learn more and more every reading that I do. And only thing I can do is just, I do my best to try to translate the energy, but sometimes, like, I didn't, like, I read intuitively, like, it's all in, just what I feel, like, and I said, I feel that swan card, like, I felt it. And I just do my best to, bring, like, to convey the messages the best way that I can. But this might have been, like, almost like the best reading I ever done. Like, literally. And this is like some different type of energy. But it's about time. Like, it's about time. It is about time. And it makes me feel like, and I said it, it feels like there's, this energy was a reflection, like they're a reflection of each other, and the masculine energy is just now noticing it. And it don't, like, you can't make this shit up. They're telling me to get one for the elk. Can I get one for the elk? And I wasn't even gonna do it. Like, I wasn't even gonna do this reading, y'all. And this is for what's coming towards you. The Eight of Wands, the accelerated motion. It's the masculine. Oh my God. And I just looked at the bottom of the deck. Like, I'm done. I thank you guys for tuning in with me. As always, I hope that it resonated for some of you. And if not, it just wasn't your story. And that's fine. I hope everyone enjoys this Leo season. And I will see y'all on the next one. All right. Later.